Did you know that 80% of millionaires didn't inherit their wealth? They built it themselves. In fact, 65% of them started with less than $50,000. Now, here's a shocking stat: 70% of entrepreneurs fail within the first 5 years. But what if I told you that the secret to becoming a millionaire isn't just hard work, but using the right strategies? In this video, we'll uncover the hidden secrets of millionaire entrepreneurs, secrets that are backed by real data and proven to work. We're not just talking about hustle and grind, we're diving into the mindsets, decisions, and tactics that separate the wealthy from the rest. So, why do some entrepreneurs thrive while others fall short? And how can you use the same strategies to fast-track your success? Stick around as we break down the game-changing habits, data-driven decisions, and powerful mindset shifts that lead to big-time wealth. You don't want to miss this. Let's dive in. Chapter 1. The Wealth Mindset. Breaking the chains of limiting beliefs. Successful entrepreneurs think differently. They aren't just working hard, they are working smart. A key factor in their success is their mindset. Millionaire entrepreneurs know that success starts in the mind. They actively work on breaking limiting beliefs that hold them back. Studies show that people with a growth mindset, like entrepreneurs, are more likely to achieve big goals. Data from Stanford psychologist Carol Dweck suggests that when we believe our abilities are not fixed, we are more likely to take risks and embrace challenges. This mindset is crucial in business, where innovation and risk-taking are often the keys to success. If you believe you can't do something, you're already limiting your potential. But here's the interesting part: entrepreneurs actively shift their beliefs. They do this by surrounding themselves with positive influences. Successful entrepreneurs are known for cultivating their own success environment. Research shows that they engage in self-talk, visualize their goals, and commit to learning new things every day. They don't see failure as the end but as an opportunity to grow. A famous quote from Henry Ford perfectly sums this up: "Whether you think you can, or you think you can't, you're right." Millionaire entrepreneurs don't let self-doubt control them. They program themselves for success. And, studies confirm, the more we believe in ourselves, the more likely we are to achieve greatness. Chapter 2. Data-driven hustle. Why smart entrepreneurs work smarter, not harder. The most successful entrepreneurs are not simply hustling more, they are hustling smarter. They use data to make informed decisions. For instance, many millionaire entrepreneurs rely on analytics to guide their actions. This data-driven approach helps them avoid wasting time and money on strategies that don't work. Take the example of Jeff Bezos. Bezos famously used data to reshape Amazon's entire business model. In fact, Amazon uses customer data to suggest products, improve delivery, and predict what consumers want next. It's a continuous feedback loop that keeps Amazon ahead of competitors. This data-driven hustle is something all successful entrepreneurs embrace. Research shows that companies that use data analytics can increase profitability by 8–10%. That's a significant margin when you consider how competitive the business world is today. Entrepreneurs who use data are able to focus on high-impact tasks while automating or eliminating low-impact ones. Interestingly, a report from McKinsey found that 72% of entrepreneurs who regularly use data analytics make more effective decisions. The more data they collect, the better their chances of success. Millionaire entrepreneurs understand this. They let data guide their business moves, and it pays off. If you're finding this valuable, make sure to hit that subscribe button to get more tips on how to level up your entrepreneurial game. Chapter 3. The Power of Networking. How millionaires build relationships that pay dividends. Networking isn't just about collecting business cards. It's about building genuine relationships that lead to long-term success. Millionaire entrepreneurs understand this. They know that a strong network opens doors to opportunities that others might miss. Research from the Harvard Business Review shows that 70% of jobs are found through networking. That's a huge percentage. For entrepreneurs, networking isn't just about landing a job. It's about finding partners, investors, and clients who can help scale their businesses. Entrepreneurs like Richard Branson have built their empires through their relationships. Branson's network of influential people has allowed him to access capital and opportunities that have propelled Virgin Group to massive success. He says, "Business opportunities are like buses, there's always another one coming. Data also reveals that 85% of success in business comes from networking and building relationships. Millionaire entrepreneurs know this better than anyone. They invest time in their networks and see it as one of the most important assets for growing their business. Don't forget to subscribe if you're finding these tips helpful. More secrets and strategies are coming up that will transform your entrepreneurial journey. Chapter 4. The 80/20 Rule. Unlocking explosive growth with focused action. One of the most effective strategies millionaire entrepreneurs use is the 80/20 rule, or Pareto principle. This principle states that 80% of your results come from just 20% of your efforts. Millionaire entrepreneurs use this rule to focus on what matters most. For example, Richard Koch, author of the 80/20 principle, argues that businesses can often eliminate 80% of their tasks and still perform just as well. This concept has revolutionized the way entrepreneurs approach their daily routines. By focusing on the 20% of tasks that truly drive results, they can achieve far more in less time. Data from the Small Business Administration backs this up. It shows that small businesses that focus on their most profitable products or services see a 30% increase in growth. By narrowing their focus, entrepreneurs can ensure they're spending their time on high-leverage activities. The 80/20 rule is particularly powerful in decision-making. Instead of wasting time on every small detail, entrepreneurs learn to prioritize. Millionaire entrepreneurs know the power of focusing on what truly drives success. It's not about working harder, it's about working smarter and with laser focus. Chapter 5. Failure is the blueprint. How data shows entrepreneurs learn to succeed by failing. Failure is not the enemy of success, it's the teacher. This is something millionaire entrepreneurs understand better than anyone. In fact, failure is often what leads to their greatest breakthroughs. Data supports this idea, showing that the most successful entrepreneurs have failed more than the average person. Take Thomas Edison, for instance. Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This attitude is common among millionaire entrepreneurs. They don't view failure as a setback but as a stepping stone toward success. Studies show that entrepreneurs who experience failure early in their careers are more likely to succeed later on. According to a 2016 report by the Kauffman Foundation, entrepreneurs who failed once before were 20% more likely to succeed in their next venture. This shows that failure isn't something to fear, it's something to learn from. Failing gives entrepreneurs valuable data. It tells them what doesn't work so they can pivot, adapt, and try new things. Millionaire entrepreneurs are not afraid of failure because they know it's just a part of the journey to success. Chapter 6. The Wealth Multiplier. How millionaires use investments to accelerate growth. Millionaire entrepreneurs don't just rely on their businesses for wealth, they diversify. They understand that building wealth isn't about relying on one source of income. In fact, data shows that 80% of millionaires have at least 3 sources of income. Entrepreneurs like Warren Buffett have built massive wealth by making smart investments in stocks, real estate, and other assets. Buffett's famous rule is, never depend on a single income. Make investment to create a second source. This strategy of diversifying has helped him and many others build empires. Data from the National Bureau of Economic Research shows that investors who diversify their portfolios see a 6% higher return on investment over a 10-year period compared to those who don't. Millionaire entrepreneurs use their profits from their businesses to invest in stocks, real estate, and other ventures that multiply their wealth. It's also important to note that successful entrepreneurs invest in themselves. They spend money on personal development, education, and building their skill sets. In the end, investments don't just grow your bank account, they grow your knowledge, too. If you found these insights valuable, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more strategies that will help you unlock your millionaire potential. Conclusion: the path to millionaire status is not just about working harder, it's about working smarter. Millionaire entrepreneurs leverage mindset, data, networking, focus, learning from failure, and strategic investments to build wealth. By using these proven strategies, anyone can adopt a similar approach to success.